Hey everybody, Furby 2 again with Honkai Star Rail, and I took a little break from trying to do everything, so I might try to finish the entire thing, but let's go ahead and start this, then wait to sleep. I believe this is actually the last quest. I hope it is. So let's find out by continuing on and searching for answers. Alright. Looks like a toy room.
I heard some noises from the room. Origami Bird? That's a friend of mine.
Really?
You and Origami Bird are friends?
Yeah. It's a member of the Compass Crew, just like Clocky and Miss Mirror.
Crew.
And there's more than just one Origami Bird. They are a big family with lots of brothers and sisters who look the same. They follow Miss Mirror's orders and handle all sorts of jobs on the ship. They're the best
I keep
sailors.
wondering what those origami birds were for. There's a lot of them, and they are really good hiders.
Sailors? Can Origami Birds be
It's
sailors?
ridiculously confusing.
Could you tell us more about the compass, Misha?
The Compass is a ship bound for the New World. Clocky and his partners travel through layers of fog to the depths of the sea. Whenever there is danger, Clocky will use a compass and guide the ship in the right direction.
That's a great story. But in the Penacony cartoon, Clocky and his partners have always lived in Dreamville and never ventured out, right?
Huh? Oh, that does seem to be the case. Weird. I clearly remember Clocky arrived in the New World in the
Would
end.
that new world be Penacony?
Perhaps Clocky has a hidden past.
Yeah, he was mysterious enough to show himself where I'm at.
I think I hear the sound of water.
Look at all this.
You once mentioned there's a magnificent fountain up ahead.
Hold on a second. There's protecting Dreamville. It will protect you from harm. This is an origami bird I made for you. And TV. Just like they did with Clocky. Oh, that door opened again, so... Alright, let's continue on.
Look, there it is.
Oh, there's that fountain again.
The water resembles a precious jewel, embedded in the dreams of all seafarers.
Yeah, that's true in most cases with sailors.
Every time I gaze at the shimmering lights beneath the waves, it feels as though I'm back in this place, standing by your side.
Have you recalled anything, Misha?
Yeah, I saw these sentences in Grandpa's logbook. He used to say that despite the perils of the sea, whenever he stood on the deck in the afternoon, overlooking the sparkling waves, he would think of this fountain in front of his house. He often said that those moments felt like returning to his family's side, and the difficulties at sea didn't seem quite as challenging.
You know, I quite understand such sentiments.
I saw because of the... Oh, don't sigh, or you'll start getting gray hair. You're talking like an elder.
I'm not an elder. I was just being a bit sentimental.
I can agree with that.
Perhaps every adventurer far from home carries a fountain within their soul. Even though the other side of the sea remains shrouded in the unknown, the fountain in front of his house serves as a compass, leading him back to his cherished ones.
Yeah, while Grandpa was at home, we would stand by the fountain and place the compass, a toy boat that I made, into the pool. Back then, I would ask him when I could go on adventures like him, and he would always laugh and say I was still too young.
Sorry, I kind of dropped my drumstick here.
It seems this Mikhail is truly a seafarer and has nothing to do with the watchmaker.
Or that the stories are getting mixed up. I know that there's something not only suspicious, but I don't think it's true.
Yeah. Based on Misha's recollections, the scenes in the dream bubble appear to be his childhood memories.
So, yeah. Does Misha represent Mikhail's, I don't know, childhood? I don't know. I'm just getting more theories in my head here.
But this raises more questions. According to Misha, he was clearly born on an oceanic planet and led an ordinary life, with no connection to Penacony at all.
But could it be the life before Penacony?
Could this be some sort of metaphor? Perhaps the sea refers to the memory zone.
That is also true.
I'm sorry. I don't know, but my memories keep pouring out uncontrollably, like water flowing from a fountain. Perhaps I'll remember more things if we go further.
Yeah, we gotta go deeper into the zone. And
I wish to share your burden. This is something very important.
We're going to the opposite side, right?
No, we should turn left here.
share your burden. More words are coming through here.
Huh? Something feels different about this place.
Yeah.
This is it. I remember this corridor. Up ahead is Grandpa's study.
I'm trying.
It was in that room that I saw him the last time.
We've overcome so many challenges.
Ooh, is that Clocky? Holy hell, look at that. More words. Plus a puzzle. Jeez.
The atmosphere in this room feels totally different.
Misha! You finally
Here he is.
Clocky! You're here! Yeah. This is the room where we first met each other.
Are those books on the bookshelf logbooks left behind by that seafarer?
Yeah. Whenever he came back, he placed a logbook on the bookshelf in his room. They contain records of his expeditions to every corner of the world. He described our world as a fountain. At some point, the sea started to gradually swallow up the land where people lived to ensure that everyone had land to settle on. He had to continue exploring the sea and search for the source of the rising seawater. On that day, he called me to his study, telling me that he was embarking on another journey. However, I could sense the gravity in his expression. It was the same look I had seen on my father's face before his final voyage.
Oh.
I asked him if I could go with him, but he said that my adventure lay elsewhere and told me to stay home and patiently await a certain sound at the door.
What sound?
Exactly? What sound?
He told me about a vast ocean in the sky. An ocean of stars. He spoke of a train that transports children with a desire to venture far away, traversing the sea of stars without ever stopping.
The Astral Express. The Astral Express, huh?
He said that he knew the crew on the train, and that he had asked them to take me along. He said the journey I had always dreamed of would start there.
A train? Could it
Yep.
be?
It's the Astral Express. I remember now. Grandpa's friends are a group of nameless who came to this world to resolve a disaster caused by a
You mean
star.
Stellaron?
Then, he gave his pocket watch to me. It was his cherished treasure, appearing in every one of his adventure tales. He explained that difficult times were ahead, but assured me that the watch would guide me. He said, as long as I kept moving forward, I'd eventually reach my desired destination. And then, it was as if I heard The distant sound of a train whistle, echoing throughout the room.
Exactly, Misha! And then we followed that whistle, didn't we?
Yeah. I think I can still find the way we took back then.
Wait a minute. So let me think of something. Is the stopwatch a metaphor of the creation of Clocky? Who knows? But look at all that. Look at all these words, sentences. Oh no, I gotta solve a puzzle.
This is the dream jigsaw, right? So we're supposed to find the exit. But where can we find the last
Create
piece?
one.
Do you remember? You said you obtained a mysterious shard when you stumbled into this place.
Really?
Hey,
Oh, yeah.
the shape seems to match. So this shard is also connected to Misha?
Yeah.
Looks like we're just
Yeah.
one step from revealing the truth. Let's get to the other side and investigate.
Oh boy. Alright, so I got a puzzle. Okay, then should this go here? Right. There we go. Oh, look at that. It's a gateway. Alright, let's go in here.
This is it. This is my room of clocks while I spent my time waiting for Grandpa to return from his voyage. Walter gave me this workshop,
Alder.
and it became my secret base here. I learned how to repair clockwork and gears out of my fondness of precision mechanics. In my dreams, I was the captain of the compass, embarking on adventures with my companions, Clocky and Miss Mirror, in search of the new world. I was born and raised here.
So, this building in the dream bubble is your childhood home.
Yes, but not exactly. To be more precise, this dream bubble itself is my home.
Looks like you've remembered everything
And I
now.
figure he knows what he is.
Wait. Why does it feel like everyone else knows something I
I'm
don't?
trying to catch up here, damn it. Yeah, you're the only one still in the dark.
Marge, do you remember when she mentioned the clocky that only she could see?
Oh yeah, because in the golden hour, when we first encountered Clocky, and Firefly mentioned, who am I talking to? It's like I'm the only person that I can see this little clock here. And yet Misha can also see this thing too. How is that possible?
Yeah, the little guy here, right? But we all saw him in Dreamflux Reef, right? And Mr. Yang even greeted him.
Looks like everyone on the Astral Express has a childlike spirit.
But they couldn't see you back then.
The answer lies in the Astral Express. Her experience shows that neither Firefly nor Acheron can see this clocky.
That is true.
And when we were in Dreamflux Reef, you may have noticed that for some reason, nobody outside of the crew had ever talked with Clocky.
Really? Yeah, I kind of noticed it too.
A mimetic life that can only be seen by a select few. It's just like a hidden message left by someone for the nameless.
Kale.
But Misha can see Clocky too, right? They even grew up together. But Misha hasn't started the way of the Trailblazer
Oh no,
yet.
because that ain't Misha. He was talking about his life as if he lived it already.
That's the key to the mystery, March. Now, take a moment to recall.
Misha is Mikhail. Legwork.
Have you ever seen anyone outside of the crew interact with Misha?
No one.
Wait. No
She
way!
finally figured it out.
That's the answer, March 7th. This dream bubble is the place where I was born. And I'm a dweller in this dream. Just like a memory zone
He's a
need.
figment.
I should have stayed here and waited for you. But when reality and memories merged, I unconsciously pushed open that door and left the bubble with Clocky.
So it's not that the Watchmaker's dream bubble is empty, but rather the stuff inside ran away? And the whistle you heard was the sound of the express arriving at Penacony?
Okay.
That's one way to see it, but I believe there's a longer story behind all this. It's best for Misha himself to explain all the
Let
details.
us hear it.
How about we start with your name? Now, should we call you Misha, or...
I can already tell who this is. It's actually Mikhail Legwork.
Thank you all for helping me rediscover my true self. Now, please allow me to reintroduce
I had my
myself.
suspicions.
I was born on Lushaka, in the Presmere system. Adopted by seafarers Mikhail and Char. They gave me a treasure. A name that carried their hopes.
Hold on.
Mikhail Char Legwork. Or simply, Misha. If you prefer, you can call me by a more familiar name. The
So
Watchmaker.
Misha was the Watchmaker. Is the Watchmaker. Okay. I have my suspicions that he had the similar name. But I didn't expect him to be the actually I never expected Misha being the Watchmaker.
So you're the Watchmaker
And I
himself?
think he's more of a memory of one.
Unfortunately, that legendary figure is no more. I am only a reflection of his
Because he
life.
said that he was born in a dream bubble. He was born from Mikhail's memories, I think, of his childhood life, I think.
As for the child who has been with you, he's the innocent protagonist of Misha's childhood dream. A friend of Clocky, a young apprentice, and a future mechanic on
It's
the
on the Express.
And this also marks the beginning of his journey, devoted to the Trailblaze.
At the end of the journey,
Ooh.
I left this little flame, which I so cherished in my deepest dreams, hoping to pass it on to the nameless of future
I think he gets the
generations.
full story.
However, he somehow left the dream bubble and forgot all about his task. I apologize for all the confusion this
It's
caused.
actually mind-blowing for me.
Because he was born with a desire to trailblaze, wasn't he? I don't think Misha has forgotten his role as a guide. He remembered it, and that's why he mistakenly appeared as a hotel doorman in her dream from the very beginning.
Yeah. Because he's the only one that greeted us as a player.
The one who brought our unconscious friend here must have been Misha. If that's the case, we encountered the Watchmaker's legacy from the beginning, didn't we?
Ain't that a something?
Well, I have a sarcastic friend who says I always take big detours and end up back where I started. Perhaps that's what every nameless has to go through. But in the end, you found me. I'm sure you're all wondering what my legacy is. I believe my hound has mentioned the Stellaron and my wealth. If I may apologize, the Stellaron part is real. As for my wealth, however, it's nothing more than a baseless rumor.
So it was bait to lure in us, I believe.
I left my homeland as a child and embarked on the journey of Trailblaze. I traveled to various planets until finally reaching Asdana, where my friends and I built the original Penacony and fought for its future ever since. I've been moving forward all my life, doing what I could to overcome the obstacles in my path. But ultimately, my journey reached its end, and I left behind no possessions worth entrusting.
Not even heirs.
So, if you ask what's left within this worn-out train engine that can be called a legacy, I suppose it's the things that are still burning in the engine's furnace. Now that you're well aware of the current situation of Penacony, I certainly hope that you'll help me get this world back on track. But I'll leave that decision to you. For the path of Trailblaze is never paved by
It's
others.
paved by our own will.
All I have for you is a story and two gifts.
What kind of 2 gifts?
I want to give you my pocket watch. It has accompanied me throughout my long journey, guiding that naive child forward, and has been blessed with the presence of so many great people up to this day. And my hat, too.
Hat?
The one who navigated for me placed it on my head and planted a fanciful thought in my mind. The Trailblazing expedition will never end.
That's cool. And still, I like the fact that he's got these cool pupils.
Now, it's time for you to make your choice. Once you've made up your mind, open that door and enter the long dream of an old man.
I ain't gonna hesitate.
I'll be waiting for you at the end of this corridor of time.
Whoa. They assumed.
All right, everyone. Let's make a
What
decision.
decision is that?
Although I don't think anyone will have any objections.
I want to witness the legacy. I'll choose the Trailblaze.
Of course. We've come this far. Surely there's no other option than moving
There's
forward.
never been an option. We ain't going back. We going forward.
In that case, it's unanimous.
Hell yeah.
Then let's proceed together to the end of this stream and tell Mikhail our decision.
Yeah. Yeah. Is there anything I need to pick up here? No? Let's fucking go. Fuck. Sparkle! Oh, story time?
Mikhail, where are you going?
Oh, I like this art style.
Someone has to step up and save Lushaka. So why can't it be me, Misha?
Oh, that's his grandpa right here.
Please don't go. And if you must, please take me with you. Don't leave me alone.
Even without me, you know how to proceed forward, brave Captain Misha. The compass is waiting for you. Haven't you always wanted to be a better adventurer
Hold
than
on
me?
a second. As we look at this, there's this little gauge right here. That means... Is that we're at a point in time? That looks like a clock. And I'm seeing some form of silhouettes here. Are we looking at his childhood to his, I guess, adolescence to his teen? And his adulthood? Yeah, we're going through his life.
Now go, board that train and start your journey.
Where are you going, Mikhail?
Yeah. Yeah, look. It changed again. Navigator Falcon Amundsen. Is that another nameless? Wait! It's the hat! That's a cool looking hat right there.
I'm going to clean the floor in the parlor car. I've promised the conductor.
Wait, first tell me, did you fix this watch?
Yeah?
I know what it looked like before. Its chain was broken, the back case torn, and the marks on the dial all worn out. How did you manage to fix it?
Well, it's hard to explain, but I knew it could be
He's
fixed.
good with mechanics.
It's the hands, Mr. Amundsen. Its hands were intact and pointing in the right direction, so I knew there would be a way to fix the rest.
I see. You'll work with me from now on. Haven't you always wanted to tinker with this train? You're its mechanic now. As for the conductor, I'll do the talking.
But I only know how to fix watches.
Don't worry. You've got what it takes. I'll teach you what you need to know.
I can hear a switch again.
Where are you going, legwork? It's time to head to our next stop.
Oh, we're going to this adulthood now.
I'm staying in Astana with Rosalina and Tiernan.
Hold on. So that's Rosalina and Tiernan right here.
I see. This place reminds you of home. The people of Astana have only achieved a tiny victory and still have a long way to go towards true freedom. Hanunu needs us. Don't worry. Not all journeys lead to the stars. Even if I leave the Express, our path of Trailblaze will continue.
Yeah. I knew you wouldn't stay on the Express forever. Leave in peace, my friend. And, take this with you.
This is Mr. Amundsen's hat. But why?
When he departed, he said he would leave it to his best student. Well, I suppose the time has come.
That's nice.
Farewell, legwork. Take care of Tiernan and Rosalina. And don't forget to write to us.
Where are you going, Watchmaker?
There's the name, Micah. I have no idea who the Micah was, though. I haven't figured out that part.
Don't worry, Micah. Just going on a little trip.
Alright, so we're in his, I think he's in his 40s?
Someone has to be at the forefront of the interstellar frontier, and I'm the only former nameless in Penacony. So why can't it be me?
Because you're all we have! Have you forgotten about Tiernan? The cosmos is way more dangerous now. What will happen to Penacony if we lose you too?
Oh yeah, is this the part where after the event when Rosalina was lost and Tiernan passed?
But what will happen to Penacony if we don't find a way out? Tiernan. How can I ever forget him? I've spent countless sleepless nights asking myself why I didn't go with him back then. We Nameless won't stop. Don't worry, Micah. It's just a matter of getting back to my old profession. Just wait for me to come back. But if, and it's a big if I don't come back in one piece, then you'll become the next Watchmaker.
Yeah. And that's where everything went wrong.
Where are you going, old man?
Dude, Gallagher here.
Oh, you're here.
Answer my question. What are you up to?
Relax, Gallagher. I just came up with a great idea. Wanna hear it?
I still like this art style here.
Oh, come on. Aren't all your ideas just ways to get yourself killed? I may be blunt here, but you're the last remaining hero in Penacony. If you die too, the secret of the Stellaron will go to the grave with you.
Yes. I'm afraid there's no way out in Penacony, so I'll have to consider alternatives beyond Astana.
So is this where the point where the family's starting to take over Penacony?
We'll organize a festival using the Watchmaker's legacy as a facade, and send invitations to the entire cosmos to gather people here.
The plan.
So, a desperate struggle against the family?
Desperate? Don't we have you here, my friend? This task is challenging, but what hasn't been challenging for us along the way? Well, whatever you do, remember, make sure to send an invitation to the Astral Express.
Misha! Where are you going?
Oh, I hear Clocky.
Oh, it's you, Clocky. Take me to Dreamflux Reef. Last night, I had a long dream about the day we met. I want to write down that dream.
He's on his last moment of his life right here.
Write it down? Why?
Oh, so I won't forget it. Do you remember how you got your name, Clocky?
Of course! You told me that when you were a kid, you lived in a room full of clocks. Those wall clocks and pocket watches grew up with you and were your best friends.
Yes, but what I didn't mention was there's a funny misunderstanding behind it. I was a kid, and there was always a special pocket watch in my memories. It was with my grandpa, guiding him on his sea voyages and leading the way in his every adventure story. I wanted to have a pocket watch like that too. And that's when you appeared in my dreams.
Yeah. Every night, we boarded the compass and set sail together.
This man has a great imagination.
But you know what? It wasn't until the day my grandpa gave it to me that I realized it wasn't a pocket watch at all. It was a compass.
Compass too?
So, your name should have been Compassy. And the watchmaker is just a nameless.
Wow. Oh.
We've arrived at Dreamflux Reef. So, where to
This
next?
is the moment.
You know, Clocky, I don't think I'll be going anywhere
I
else.
think he's ready to rest. Ah, yes. This is the moment right here. I'm gonna really walk up this time. Take a rest in the moonlight. So is he finally gonna rest? Be at peace? Dude.
I've traveled far enough, and it's time for a little break.
Oh. So, we'll set out again when you're
I
rested?
don't think he's gonna set out again anymore.
No, I'll stay here. And then, this is where it ends.
It's time to end the dream and wake up.
This is where it ends? What do you mean, Misha? You told me that the trailblazing expedition would never end.
Yeah, that's what I said. So now, it's up to you to decide your next destination.
This man has a cold heart.
My next destination? What's that supposed to be? I've been following you.
And it's time for Clocky to set his own destination.
Misha? You're acting weird today. If you're feeling down, we can just do what we usually do. With the clockwork.
No, I'm not feeling down. As for clockwork, yeah, it resolves all problems in this dream. So, do you know what clockwork actually is?
I want to know.
I'm not quite sure.
Well, everyone gets lost at times. They may hesitate and doubt which way to go. That happens in this dreamscape and beyond. But don't worry. Everyone goes through moments of uncertainty and hesitation. Eventually, they gather the courage to make bold decisions. Whether it's calming, joyful, angry, or sad. All they need is a little nudge to take that step toward where they truly belong. I'm leaving that little nudge with you, and I hope you'll share it with others.
Aww.
Such is the essence of clockwork, the will of the Trailblazer.
Oh, don't make Clocky sad. I'm sad now.
Clocky's hands spin around non-stop, indicating confusion,
I see the hat.
frustration, and weakness. But ultimately, people still need to move forward.
Just like your hands. always pointing ahead. This is where my journey ends.
Got the hat.
From now on,
Oh my goodness.
it is your path to walk.
Oh, damn.
Trailblazing
Oh,
means taking paths your predecessors forswore,
I got
venturing
chills.
even further.
Is it time?
The Penacony in Mikhail's dreams does not belong to order.
Shit. There he is. Sheepay. Does that mean we got Harmony? Hell yeah. Dude, we caught Sheepay's gaze. Are we finally getting that Harmony path? Oh, hell yes. Sunday, it's time to get your feather ass kicked.
I can't believe that Aeon would cast a glance at Penacony at a time like this. Is it because of the resonance from the legacy of the Trailblaze? Or perhaps the bond between you is so strong that it even impresses an
You don't even deserve an answer.
Well, there might be another possibility. Perhaps they want to witness, on behalf of the fallen eons, who will hold the future of Penacony.
If that's the case, on behalf of the Dream Master of Penacony and the 107,336 members of the Oak family, I'm extending a formal invitation to all of you. I'm cordially inviting you all to the Penacony Grand Theater to participate in the upcoming Charmony Festival. And, of course, you won't be in the audience, but on center stage.
It sounds like a boss fight to me.
Since the future of the Stellaron, Penacony, and even the entire cosmos is at stake, let's draw a conclusion there. In all fairness, if you truly believe in Akavili's path, then show me their courage and determination.
Yeah, you better run. Hi, Faye. Dude, look at this. We have a new path, the Harmony. Dude, look at this artwork right here. That is freaking cool. We got Clocky. We got a Charmony in a cage. I see Acheron. I see a bunch of paintings behind me. And a Bloodhound too. Is that Gallagher? Who knows? But let's view. I want to check this out. Dude, I want to see this. Alright, let's switch it. Okay, so... Alright, so you can trial the current path here to further understand the combat mechanics. Oh, I can't wait to see this. Let's start it. Oof. Alright, so the Harmony increases the break effect of all allies, causes additional break damage when allies attack enemies that are weakness broken. Okay. Alright, let's try it.
Please stay tuned.
Woohoo! Dude, wait. Let me see that again.
Please stay tuned.
Dude, he's got that Penacony thing? Hell yeah. Wait. Wait a minute. Dude, I can throw the hat, too! Oh, it's so cool. Do I feel like James Bond's Odd Job from Man with the Golden Gun? Okay.
We need a strategy.
Hey-yo! Take that! Alright, so, Swing Dance Etiquette. It deals minor imaginary damage to a single enemy. Half Time to Make It Rain deals minor imaginary damage to a single enemy with 5 bounces in total, so that's a bounce. All Out Footlight Parade grants all allies the Backup Dancer effect. Allies with Backup Dancer have their break effect increased. And additionally deals super break damage one time when they attack enemy targets that are weakness broken. Dude! That sounds like a broken ability already. So full-on aerial dance, a talent. Trailblazer regenerates energy when an enemy target's weakness is broken. And that's the thing that I just did here. Alright.
Time to test our
Alright, let's bounce it.
Let's improvise.
Woo!
Commencing support.
Dude, Penacony. It's got a theme here too. Okay.
In the mood for
Woo! Alright.
Take your positions. Dreams do come true.
Alright. I just want to slow this down a bit here, so.
The mood is set just right.
Dude. Why does it feel like I'm performing like Michael Jackson?
Let the show begin.
Oh, damn! That looks so damn cool.
I'll contain them. Enemy data secure.
That looks so damn cool.
Net markers activated. Time for good old counter.
I don't think I got any other words for it.
Execution.
That's all you've got. Time to mix things up.
Alright,
Dude.
teamwork. Let's improvise.
Hang on. Ooh, y'all saw that? That's some good break damage right there.
Ready for another?
Alright.
Price like a good my friends.
Oh my god.
Indulge yourself.
Woo. Woo.
You arrived.
Order of the Ten Lords.
Step up,
Execute
let's
the
see it.
Starstruck.
Damn! Damn! Y'all saw that damage count?
Does that mean he wants to fight us during the Charmony Festival?
I think it might be a day before, but yes. It seems the grand crescendo must be it.
I'm afraid so.
I knew it.
This is weird. Aren't Arc villains usually plotting some dirty conspiracy in the end? But he actually said something like, in all fairness. Could it be that he's underestimating us?
Well, most angels do underestimate those beneath them, even the demons as well. But, yeah, that's what you get for having people with wings. They always look down upon people. Not a pun. No pun intended.
Well, in my opinion, Sunday is deeply committed to his own philosophy and genuinely wants to prove that the Order is right.
But there's got to be a balance. If there's too much order, then it just completely goes under tyranny and control.
I sensed a strong conviction and a desire for dominance in him. Maybe he won't accept the outcome unless he wins fair and square.
Or he just rigs it.
That's why he'll give it his all in the upcoming battle.
Don't tell me he is the final boss in this whole Penacony thing. Well, we won't back down either. But he's such a gentleman. If evil, why so nice? I flexed on him too hard with my peak swag. I guess I messed around and found out, huh? I just want to say this.
Ah, you. Every time an important moment arrives, you hesitate.
It's not a hesitation. It's just me bragging. I got
We've
bragging
even
rights.
dealt with a Lord Ravager of the Destruction.
Yes.
So a follower of the Order won't be a big deal.
I have my doubts.
Anyway, we can't leave the Stellaron unchecked. This is about trailblazing a bright future for Penacony and fulfilling Mikhail's and his predecessors' long-cherished wishes.
Exactly.
Now that we've taken up the mantle, we can't afford to fail them.
However, the same applies to the Order. Their plan didn't materialize overnight. And they have the profound collective consciousness of the planet of festivities behind them.
Yeah.
A desire to dream. To slumber and escape reality. All those hidden emotions have given birth to the sweet dream of the Order. They've harnessed the will of an entire planet to create an aeon. This confrontation is far more complicated than a simple power struggle. To secure Penacony's future, fighting on the stage alone is not enough.
Now hold on a second. Is Anna very powerful indeed? If they crafted the laws of the universe or the cosmos, then they must be powerful.
What do you mean? Are you not coming with us?
She has to follow her script, Marge. You forget she's a Stellaron hunter.
I believe Firefly is trying to say that she's heading off to another battle.
So soon? I wish you were earlier than Boot Hill. Why Boot Hill? Well, and I wasted 20 more tickets on Robin. I hope you're worth it, Firefly.
Before I left, the Destiny Slave told me that this journey would bring unforgettable rewards. Even though the script he gave me only had a few lines, I couldn't ignore them. Because one of the lines said, "I'll experience death 3 times in the land of the dreams."
How many did she experience?
3 times? This can't be serious. The first time was a painful death when I was stabbed by the Blade of Dormancy.
Don't remind me that.
Which led to all subsequent events. The script will always come true. But in a way that will only be revealed when that page is turned.
I wish to free you from this.
So now I've understood the meaning of my second death. And I am prepared to face it. If all goes well, my efforts will provide crucial support for you.
Firefly, you are a total sweetheart.
Only by achieving victory in this battle can we secure a future for Penacony. And only then, my third and final death won't come true in the most terrible form. The most terrible form? Does that mean...
She's gonna turn to Sam again.
The true death. Where everyone in Penacony loses themselves completely in the eternal sweet dream of the Order.
Wow. So abandon their physical bodies and into here. Wow.
We must do everything we can to prevent that.
Have you made up your mind, Firefly?
Sunday? Okay, Sunday is fucking crazy. Don't... Pardon my French.
Yes. Otherwise, I wouldn't be here.
She is brave.
Thank you again for your assistance for the Astral Express. May we meet again, in reality.
Yeah. Farewell, everyone. May your trailblazing expedition never end.
I honestly hoping you would join us. The song. There she is.
I dreamed of a scorched earth.
Everyone, are you ready?
A new shoot sprouted from the earth.
Her song, man.
It bloomed in the morning sun and whispered to me. Like fireflies to a flame. My fate is death.
May we meet again in reality.
Dude. I honestly never expected this one.
After today, Japella's name will disappear from cosmic history, and the Everflame Mansion will take its place. In the not-too-distant future,
So they had a purpose
you'll
in
receive
Chapella.
an invitation. That's your next stop.
Okay, sorry if I interrupt the dialogue. So they had a purpose. Chapella was the first to receive, was about to receive the invitation until they interfered. And then I think the Everflame Mansion has to receive it. So that Acheron could get in to get the invitation itself.
Land of the dreams. Penacony.
So this was way before the Penacony.
I hope you find whatever you seek there. Be it answers or salvation.
But what does she seek?
You mean my 3 deaths?
Silverwolf told me about it. It's such a shame that it's not part of my script.
Yeah, if you don't know, this guy is essentially was made immortal for some stupid reason. Mars struck, and all that stuff.
Well, I want to live. I'm never afraid of death. The opposite of death is eternal life, and that's something I'll never desire. People die.
and I am no exception. Death is like a script, a fate that cannot be defied. But that's exactly why we have to choose where we want to rest forever.
Do you exist just to perish?
Are you not the same, Blade? The end you desire is not one dictated by others. If I were to die now, I would only be a weapon. I believe I should die as a human.
She's a real one.
Though its definition escapes me, isn't this the answer that ordinary people look for their whole lives? A name that can be carved onto their tombstone. The tombstone that belongs to me once bore the inscription, Glamoth's Iron Cavalry. Then it changed to Stellaron Hunter. But one day, it will bear the name Firefly. And all the brilliance she showed at the end of her life.
That's quite unexpected, old man. Who would have thought your crazy plan would actually work? Do all you nameless fools just act on a whim? I can sense that this false sweet dream is coming to an end.
Yeah.
The nameless may be young, but they had the ability to achieve this goal. Just like you did in your time. It's a shame you won't be able to see it firsthand. Maybe I won't either. Once something fictional is seen through, it ceases to exist. Yeah, not just those nameless. Even Mr. Wings is just like you. Stubborn, won't listen or give up, no matter what. Well, fate is unpredictable, I guess. If we weren't bound by those cursed paths, maybe we could have had some good talks.
What is the meaning of the paths, though? And why are we bound to them?
But in the end, we managed to do it. Now we can find solace. Remember how those idiots cursed us? They said, "Go to hell, you worthless traitors!" Well, I don't know if they really meant it, but if longing for freedom means going to hell, then I'll be joining you soon, you fool. Let's get together and have supper again in hell. Oh, I almost forgot. There's one more thing. Here's to you. A glass of hello and goodbye, Trailblazer. To the imperfect tomorrow.
It's warm here, isn't it? You're lucky to have found shelter from the rain. Let alone fresh berries in this desolate place.
It's just one thing after another. We're about to fight Sunday, while Gallagher was preparing to disappear because, one, he's a fiction novelist. It means he was a created character. A character in some sort of purpose. Once it's seen through, he'll just cease to exist, and that's it. It's a good thing I got him on my roster. And then here, another Archeron backstory. A little known eating a peach.
I was just following the scent of life. It's particularly strong in a place like this. It's a shame these berries don't have much flavor.
Seriously? In case you didn't know, this fruit is pretty juicy. The only downside is that when you chew it, it becomes extremely spicy.
Wait, a berry that is spicy?
Have you lost your sense of taste?
I can still taste certain things, like a faint sweetness. Before coming here, I stopped by a place called Orkron. It had barren cliffs and nights lit by bonfires. Burgundy snow would fall from the sky, and when it landed on my tongue, it tasted like raspberries.
That is weird.
The flavor wasn't exactly sweet, but it left a lasting impression. When I think back on my past, I realize that what's tying everything together isn't the big events, but rather these small yet unforgettable moments. Don't worry about it. Losing oneself is a reality that every self-annihilator must face. At least I haven't completely lost my senses and memories yet.
Well, congratulations on adding another footnote to your journey.
I honestly want to know, who is this old person, this old man?
By the way, are you always alone?
No, I had a companion in Orkron. She's a short, nameless girl who aspired to explore IX. She always said she'd walk a path deeper and farther than Akavilis.
Quite an ambition for such a small girl. So, what happened?
She became stagnant water.
Well, my condolences.
Condolences? I don't need them. The girl left with a smile. She never regretted her choice and most definitely wanted me to say goodbye with a smile. So, that's what I did.
That's proof that you're grieving for her.
Or perhaps I'm just afraid.
Afraid? I rarely sense that emotion from you. What do you fear?
I'm afraid I'll forget the 30 days I spent with her. Just like all the other days in my life. Most of them have already washed away with the rain, disappearing into an unseen realm. I fear that those vivid red memories will fade away too. There isn't much color left. And besides this faint, warm red, there's almost nothing.
Hard to imagine. A ranger accustomed to bloodshed, destruction, and chaos finding warmth in the red color.
Because I have experienced this warmth many times. Long ago, I promised someone that I'd bring it to more people. And that for every remaining moment of my life, I'd strive for a better ending for all. As long as this red color still lingers, I have a chance to fulfill that promise. It represents a burning fire, a blooming flower, the berries in this cave, and life itself, fleeting yet still dazzling. In the end, it will lead me beyond the horizon of existence. And on the other side, I will cut off nihility.
Ooh. Damn.
The one blessed by the sleeping and shapeless is considering how to kill them. That's truly pure nihility. But you're right about one thing. After spending so much time near this stagnant water, only when I look at this vibrant red fire do I realize that I'm still alive.
When will this rain ever stop?
So it rains all the time?
Perhaps when the sorrows of the departed have finally quieted down, the sky will clear up.
Damn. The 4 hours. Oh. Okay, we're still here.
Have you heard of a planet named Biari Scamandros, Don Hung? It's one of the Paradise Kingdoms under the influence of the Harmony. A sought-after wonderland for the inhabitants of the Dardanu Major and Minor systems. Half an Amber Era ago, the family held an unprecedented festival there. And after that, everyone on the planet became part of the family.
Well, damn. Really? Also, I don't like the term Paradise Planets because it kind of reminds me of one of those planets in Warhammer 40k. If you guys know what I'm talking about with the words Paradise Worlds, then you sure already know that, what I'm talking about.
Do you think the same thing will happen on Penacony?
Yes. Or how else can we explain it? The family deliberately used the Watchmaker's invitation to keep all the Pathstriders here, but banished the Emanator of the Nihility.
And why is that?
Because of the Nihility, I'm rarely affected by the power of other paths.
Wow.
But somehow I can unconsciously infiltrate them. Maybe that's the risk they're trying to avoid.
I would disagree. Biari Scamandros is not part of the credit system or connected to the Silver Rail. It's nothing more than a remote civilization sheltered by the Harmony. But Penacony is different.
How do you think so?
If the family messes with Penacony, that would be like declaring war on almost half of the factions in the cosmos. They have no reason to do that.
No, they don't. If they truly serve the Harmony, that is.
And she already knows.
What do you mean?
The path in Penacony is impure. The Harmony here has impurities.
Do you remember the Ancient Swarm disaster? Tazerond, the propagation, brought endless havoc to the universe, and it eventually evolved into a fierce battle among all eons. 2 paths lost their eons in that war, the propagation and the Order. Coincidentally, their downfall is related to a certain eon.
They're all in this whole thing. They're making connections between Sheepe absorbing Order and propagation?
Sheepe, the Harmony. Legend has it that they participated in the crusade against the Imperator Insectorum and devoured Anna the Order for unknown reasons.
Yeah, they did.
Holy forgaroni. So you're saying that the 2 leaderless paths are working behind the scenes?
Holy forgaroni. I love this man's cursing. I love this guy, man. That makes me laugh.
I don't see any descendants of the propagation in Penacony. Could it be that the remnants of Beyond the Sky Choir are hiding within the family, trying to resurrect a fallen eon?
We got an angel who thinks he's above. Yes.
I can't say for sure, but they're definitely planning something for the Charmony Festival.
Now, this is getting way too complicated. Is this why you want us to leave Astana right away? Are you giving up?
Whoopaboo. Holy whoopaboo. I'll be saying these things a lot. Just to try it out.
The Charmony Festival will start soon. There's one thing that I need to confirm no matter what. A warp jump is the best way to do so.
Time is running out. I have another plan.
What is that?
Hold on. Are you thinking of using the Jade Abacus of Allying Oath?
You got the idea right away?
Exactly. The assistance from the Lawful Cloud Knights would be enough.
Think it over carefully. You can only use that once in your lifetime.
Yes. It is a very important piece, and you can't waste it.
I have considered it thoroughly. My companions are... they're also once-in-a-lifetime treasures.
Then 3 sours. So we're finally here. We're finally at the theater.
Are you the only one here, my child?
Of course that's fucking Bert's here.
The Nameless is quite the diplomat. Our secrets have spread like wildfire within the family. And IPC starships are gathering towards Astana.
So the other family factions have figured it out that the Oak family are not with the Harmony then?
This is a crucial moment for us. So, where is the chosen one who harmonizes the varied sounds?
Wait, so they plan on using Robin as some sort of catalyst?
What do you mean, Master? I'm right here in front of you, aren't I?
What?
You know, she was supposed to be the star of the Charmony Festival. In our plan.
Because she was chosen by the Harmony, granted the voice, I guess.
But the plan has changed. As her brother, I know she doesn't want to sing for the Order. So I'll take her place.
I never heard you sing, my dude.
You've always been wise beyond your years. I'm sure you understand the consequences of your choice.
And what's the consequence?
If you consider this a betrayal, well, there can't be two suns in the sky. I'll step up and take down the other sun if necessary.
He's freaking arrogant.
Do you believe in karma?
He should fucking learn about it.
If karma exists, then everyone has their own karma. You have yours, and I have mine. And my karma has nothing to do with you, Mr. Gopherwood.
All right. Since you're willing to sacrifice yourself for her, I'll grant your wish.
Now fly off.
Well, the compromise came sooner than expected. Why?
You and your sister were born as twins of the Order. And one of you is destined to follow this path to the end.
Is this part of your plan?
I would have to say one thing. I love anything with organ music. Church organs like this. You hear this? I kind of like this type of music when it comes to villains like this.
Of course. You're still as clever as you were when you were a child. The opening is near. Go, my child. Seize the power of the harmony and reveal your karma.
I have one final question, Master. Why did you choose to bring the Order to Penacony? Wouldn't it have been better to choose a desperate world instead of a city filled with hope and dreams? Why?
I wonder that myself.
It's for justice, my child.
Justice? What?
If we lose justice in our hearts, we'll make the same mistake as the Harmony did.
What did the Harmony make a mistake?
So, it's not you who manipulates the dreamscape with the Stellaron, but...
who?
Well, that's where our conversation ends. Go ahead. The 107,336 souls of the Oak family have dreamed of this moment too many times.
And the bird dies.
I shall ascend to the heavens, becoming the scorching sun, bathed in my light.
What the fuck?
My people shall flourish, while all evil shall be eradicated.
How many birds did this man possess to kill these birds? Look at all these birds. Ravens. 2 hours.
This is the interior of the Penacony Grand Theater.
So this is the Grand Theater.
It's quite exhilarating to be flushed into the air by Soulglad. But why is the venue still closed when the Charmony Festival is about to start?
Because...
And not only that, the entire theater is eerily quiet. No audience, no staff, no one around.
Because Sunday absorbed them all. Are we too late? It looks like the Charmony Festival was a flop at the box office.
Yeah. I wonder how many tickets... Hey, that's not what we should be concerned about.
I'm not taking this literally.
Let's explore around. Be careful, everyone.
Yeah. Okay. So, what is it? We will be Freeman as... I can't even read this. The Watchmaker's Hat. That's a new sticker.
Gosh, the atmosphere here is so creepy and unsettling.
That's what theaters are.
Even if there's no audience yet, there should be some staff around. Why is it so silent? Yikes, they scared the life out of me. Why are there so many puppets at the ticket office?
Are they like ballerina puppets? Hold on. They won't suddenly start moving, will they? So many mannequins. Is this a fashion store or something? March, behind you.
What? You're so annoying. Stop scaring me.
I just want to tease March just for once. Again.
Are these puppets part of the stage setup? Even so, it's so eerie that the entire front hall is empty.
It's unsettling, that's what it is.
I'm seriously scared they might start moving. Let's just leave, please. Something feels off. We're in the right place, right?
Yes, we
There's
are.
no other grand theater in the dreamscape.
So Sunday's messing with us? He said we'd have a final showdown on the stage, but why is there no one here?
They all died.
My apologies for the delay, March 7th.
You scared me. Where are you now?
I'm waiting for you behind the curtain. Following the Asdana tradition, I invite you to enjoy a stage play in 3 acts before the festival begins. History is a mirror reflecting the universe's true essence. Let's use this opportunity to delve into the rich history of Penacony and the aeons within it. Naturally, the future takes shape. Let us commence with the dawning of the world. After the Dusk Wars, darkness veiled the sky, and chaos consumed the earth. Enna the Order emerged, destined to restore all existence. That marked the first day.
This is getting too intense. This music is intense. Look at this!
They gathered nebulae and forged them into picks, thus creating a grand lyre with black and white keys. Strike the white keys, and the sun rose. Strike the black keys, and the moon rose. And so, the cycle of day and night arose. That marked the second day.
Oh, there we are. Ode to Prisoner.
Where are we now?
We're inside a movie.
The atmosphere here looks similar to Sunday's inner world. Perhaps this so-called stage play is created with his abilities.
My mind hurts from this already.
This act is named Ode to Prisoner. Given the atmosphere here, I believe it's about Penacony's past.
Oh yeah, this is when Penacony used to be a prison.
I thought things were finally looking up as I managed to dodge prison during my recent trailblazing expeditions. But now it looks like I'll be back behind bars again.
Alright.
I genuinely wish to avoid a violent clash with my esteemed guests from afar. Therefore, I've arranged 3 acts before the situation becomes irreparable.
Just you wait, man.
Where shall we start our narrative? Well,
I hate you.
Let's start with the time when Penacony was still a frontier prison.
What is that? Alright, you will occasionally discover scattered dream bubbles in the map. Due to them being unconnected to passable platforms, these dream bubbles cannot form bubble bridges. So, we find a control panel and corresponding dream modules, and the trajectory will be highlighted. By interacting with the control panels, they can be moved along with the designated trajectory. Okay, as long as we move with it. Okay, that's cool. Alright. What are you here doing? Ah, I see. So we gotta move them like this. There we go.
2147 AE, a prisoner named Hanunu ignited a struggle for liberty and emerged triumphant. IPC referred to it as the War of the Frontier, while the Asdanians dubbed it the War of Independence.
shattered the cages and expelled
It's true that Hanunu was a legendary hero, but it must be acknowledged that while he bestowed freedom upon the prisoners, he didn't grant them true liberation.
How so?
Thank you for staying here, honorable travelers. However,
The three nameless stayed on the planet, endeavoring to spread the tenets of Trailblaze throughout the frontier prison. Alas, their efforts proved futile.
let's build another prison. Not
Once again, as Donna was engulfed in war, this time the enemies originating from within. The prisoners remained prisoners for the rest of their lives, fighting for freedom rather than living for it.
Oh.
I hope you like this land of freedom on a scorched earth.
Is that the new enemy type? I've seen it in Sparkle's trailer.
As you can see, their sentences have long ended, and the IPC guards have long been expelled. Yet, these prisoners remain enslaved, not by external forces, but by the confines of their own minds. Freedom permeates every corner, except fragile souls. It gives solace only to those who believe in its existence.
Prisoners, this is my order. Learn the essence of freedom and teach your fellow prisoners to fight for their lives.
Oh. Are we find this new type?
Hey! Why do we have to fight while enjoying the show?
For I desire not only your enjoyment, but also your assistance in its completion.
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
No one can restrain you anymore. You are free.
That thing was hard to hit.
Thus concludes the first act. Amidst a raging war, the frontier prison headed toward becoming Land of the Exiles.
This must be how Penacony was constructed. With the aid of outsiders, the prisoners were finally liberated and established the Land of the Exiles. However, it appears that Sunday aims to convey the spiritual plight of the prisoners more than the physical aspects of imprisonment.
Yes, because Land of the Dreams is still a prison.
This show is a bit too literary for my taste. But the battle part is quite easy to understand. Anyway, we've arrived at the exit. Let's go!
You would rather watch anime than this March. Alright.
These puppets. Where are they guiding us this time?
To the second act.
They transmuted streams of stars into inked nibs, creating symbols to be pronounced and counted. They molded stardust into flowing rivers, assigning the righteous upstream and the unjust downstream. Thus, all things were marked, and the world learned to discern between good and evil. That marked the third and fourth days.
Ode to Fool. Alright. I'm gonna hate everything here.
Ode to Fool. This must be the second act.
Yeah, look at the mannequins here, and I see some of them just dancing, and some are just depressed.
The surroundings are different from before.
Yeah.
The stage decorations look a bit tidier now.
Yeah, the last act was a bit of a mess. Crazy. Now it's just neat.
Behold the ensuing tale, a struggle for power. Penacony witnessed the ascent of the 7 major lineages: tree, grass, flower, bird, beast, fruit, and insect. Peace never truly graced Land of the Exiles. The history in this era is rich and intricate. The leader of the Alfalfa family sought to defect to the IPC, trading freedom for survival. However, his eldest son slew him in the name of righteousness, and ascended as the new family head.
Welcome to this mansion, dear outsider.
Land of the Exiles was in disarray, besieged by both internal and external perils. Though the 7 major lineages appeared united on the surface, each harbored their own ambitions, leading to ceaseless conflict.
Accountant, we are the pillars of this mansion.
The Black Plum family was the first to fall. They withered away in the White Desert event, orchestrated by the Alfalfa
Because
family.
Master shaped you from clay, but forged me from fire. I'm superior to you.
Only when Gopher Wood led the family to Land of the Exiles and earned recognition from all 5 major lineages did Penacony earn its new name, the Land of the Dreams.
Dear outsider, I beseech your aid in purging this mansion of the poison spread by the lurking instigators.
Chat just reminds me of something. Are these things right here are creatures of the Order? I have no idea, but look at the design. The feathered mohawk, teeth, golden teeth, and a chalice. Well, the other one that seems to be female has got a candle head. It's pretty cool.
You want us to help you? What do you need?
I wish they could regain their reason and cast away the shackles of hypocrisy.
This is the second act. Looks like it's about Penacony's journey to becoming the Land of the Dreams, during which the family plays a crucial role.
But this new master seems like a bad guy to me, don't you think?
Perhaps this is the truth Sunday is trying to express, if you read between the lines. The Harmony changed Penacony just as the guards once did.
Looks like we've gotta help those guys kneeling down over there calm down a bit, right?
In the absence of my master, I am free. But without their guidance, for whom shall I sing?
The decaying human heart finds rebirth only within the calmness, proclaimed the new master. So, he's gotta match the emotions with what it needs.
I shall sing for my new master, just as their noble voice once resonated throughout the cosmos. Oh, you will return in due course, and I shall stand vigilant, awaiting the reward for my loyalty.
Again, only reason can shield people from the lingering poison of the past.
Master, now that you have gone, I shall wait no longer for my reward. I shall seize what is rightfully mine.
I stood as the most loyal guard among all the servants. Now, with my master banished, it's my right to assume control of his dominion.
In the absence of calmness, there exists no path to liberation from the clutches of death, proclaimed the new master.
My former master has long departed, but why do I still fear the remnants of his creation?
Master is no longer here. I thought I'd be free, but I'm not. Now, without my master's command, I'll have to seek guidance from the blind.
Only the calmed ones can evade the insidious influence of the hidden instigator.
Master is no longer here. I must seek a new master and serve them faithfully.
Either I shall be my own master, or I shall return to my former master. I shall not submit to a new master under any circumstances.
I wish they could regain their reason and cast away the shackles of hypocrisy.
Without a master, who can grant me true freedom?
Thank you, dear outsiders. My servants have regained their sanity. Heed me, one and all. Your former master shall not return. It is through righteousness and unwavering support for one another that we shall attain true perfection. Cast aside the veils of hypocrisy and embrace one another.
Get ready. Looks like another fight is about to begin.
You've got to be kidding me. Is this what they call immersive theater?
The snow is all of us. The sky
Dude. He's just getting us drunk. Hold on a second.
Right. Let the show begin!
That's all you've got? Let's kick things off with you!
I'm destined for oblivion. I weep for the departed. It too shall fall. Stay in step.
Damn.
Let's improvise.
Damn. I'm loving the super break thing with
Alas,
the Trailblazer.
they remain but slaves till the very end, with the illusion of freedom. Thus concludes the second act. Amidst an illusory harmony, Land of the Exiles charted its course toward becoming the planet of festivities.
This is how Penacony fell under the family's control. Since the arrival of the Harmony, the Land of the Exiles has undergone dramatic changes, not all of which have proven beneficial.
This guy really loves dramatic scenes. Bet he comes from a whole lineage of stage performers.
Oh, yeah.
They used the planetary rings to establish the law, forging a code of conduct among the masses. A grand lyre with black and white keys served as an instrument, while symbols of articulation and numerical notation took the form of musical notes. The downward flowing river became a melody. The canon of law dictated the form. Thus, all mortals found their unique place within this symphony. That marked the 5th and 6th days.
Alright, so the final act is Ode to Order.
Oh, I get it now. The last scene is all about singing the praises of the Order.
And the atmosphere here is completely different from the previous two scenes.
This is the concluding act of this play. I have showcased the past and present of Penacony, hoping that my desire for change resonates within you. And now, I shall reveal its future to you.
If the people lack foresight, we will make choices on their behalf and bear responsibility.
I'm liking this.
Who shall protect you and stand against
We
the
shall
mighty?
support one another, protecting the weak and standing against the mighty.
Stream forth. Gleam gold blades.
Alright, what do you got to say?
Who shall govern the movement of stars?
Before
The ebb
we
and
arrive,
flow of tides.
everything followed its natural course, and so it shall continue even after the king's departure.
But after the king's departure,
We no longer have
become the new king.
for we have become kings of all things.
Hey, aren't we supposed to kick off a short story and have a fight here just like we did in the previous acts? Why aren't any of these puppets saying anything?
Perhaps we'll need to complete the story ourselves, just like we did before.
So another fight, okay.
So, do you think their mind needs tinkering or something?
No, let's talk with them for a while. Alright, let's take a look at you. You have a blade. You look like a violin. Your legs are violins. Based on the experience from Act 2, it seems you'll need to employ the clockwork once again to personally bring the performance to fruition. Oh my god, look at this. Untunable. Puppets.
Farewell, former king.
King?
We no longer have need for
kings,
for we have become kings of all things.
That is literally the scariest thing I've seen. Yeah.
Where did it go?
I can't change the emotions.
You can't change them? What does that mean?
It means the Order wants to pull their strings.
My apologies for my negligence. I forgot to inform you that the final part was scripted long ago.
Let our previous king recount it to you. Now it is time for the final rite.
Prepare for battle. Looks like we'll have to fight again.
Alright, let's see what this enemy does.
Descending from the infinite spiral staircase, I traverse towards the future with measured steps,
leading us to dawn.
No need to remember me or seek my existence. For the contours of my march shall intersect with other experiences.
Take your positions.
Did you just put me to sleep?
Rhythm get the mood is set. Let the show begin! I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
In the hushed expanse of a nocturnal reverie, I leave faint traces behind. No need to remember me, or to recall the essence of dreams. What is mine shall wane, while you shall transcend its delicate nature.
That was
This is
ridiculous.
the final scene. It's much more straightforward. He wants to expel the Harmony and establish an empire based on the Order. Let's go. Once this stage play concludes, it'll be time for the main event, the Charmony Festival.
And hopefully, I will have to I'm gonna have a hell of a time to edit this out. Ooh, are we done now? What is this? Okay, I will admit that was cool. So we have one armor.
Imbued the world with meaning, perfecting all things in the heavens and on earth. Then, they rested from the labors of creation. Yet, all beings cried out to Enna. Under the banner of the Order, you have defined all things in the cosmos. But this made us realize that we are but puppets in your hands. Thus, on that day, all beings united and cast the aeon into the abyss of oblivion.
This grand theater looks totally different.
Yeah.
Is this the power of the Order?
Not too sure.
Everyone, get ready. This could be a tough battle.
I'm not even sure what I could use against this guy. It's gonna be hell.
That marked the seventh day. Cheers and chants reverberated in unison.
This is so... What the hell? This is ridiculously intense. Hyped. Alright, Sunday, it's time to get your feathery axe kicked.
Look, there he is!
Until I figure out which team is best.
That concludes everything related to the Order. What are your reflections on this?
That you're
my
batshit
dear
crazy.
guests?
Let me say that again. That you're batshit crazy. Insane.
Nevertheless, this is but a trivial blip in the annals of galactic history. What truly matters is the course this river shall take in the days to come. You've arrived at the perfect moment. The Charmony Festival is about to commence, and it would be a shame if you were absent for the Harmony's prologue. Allow me to extend my warmest welcome once more. Welcome to Penacony Theater, the very core of the Sweet Dream, the abode of the Stellaron, the grand stage of the Charmony Festival, and the very place where the future of Penacony shall be determined through conflict.
And the very place where your schemes get smashed to smithereens. Now, where is the stellar one? Why am I not seeing it? Yeah, and the very place where your schemes get smashed to smithereens.
Your unwavering faith in the Trailblazer is truly impressive. True goodness can only be achieved through faith.
Unfortunately, your faith is fabricated.
Allow me to point out that falling into a permanent slumber is not happiness. Especially when those people are driven by someone else's will in their sleep.
Exactly.
Do you still believe that the Order only seeks to control the universe as their puppet, Himiko?
No matter how perfect your vision of paradise may be, a cage remains a cage.
People will never achieve true happiness in a world like that. They would just be toys for the Aeon.
It seems you have misunderstood my intentions. Allow me to clarify. My desire is not to resurrect a fallen Aeon, or become one myself. My sole objective is to create a paradise free from Aeons, where the Order ensures the dignity and happiness of all humanity. A paradise exclusive to us human beings.
That's not the case. If people are to live with dignity, there must be nothing and no one above them. In your so-called paradise, you would be the one reigning supreme.
Looks like we won't be able to convince each other. Now that our conflict has been destined, let's unveil our paths and reveal to the universe the true path. However, before the prelude to the future begins, please take a moment to ponder the questions I've posed. Is darkness equal to daylight? Are sinners equal to the righteous? If you are born weak, which god should you turn to for solace?
Okay. So,
all things in the cosmos.
So we're dealing with the past, the present, and the future.
Nice like a good, my friend.
Okay.
Indulge yourselves!
Not again.
Rhythm get messed up.
No. Can I do it again? Excuse me? Hold on a second.
Let's improvise.
Alright, my button was messed up.
Don't worry, it's just a scrape. I weep for the departed.
Alright. So we're facing against the past, present, and eternal show.
It too shall fall.
Okay. We gotta deal
Half
with this
the work
now.
is all from the still waters of oblivion I guide the wandering souls.
Okay.
Dreams do come true.
Ooh. Okay.
Nap time.
Existence is fleeting as the dawn's dew, destined for oblivion.
Let's improvise.
Savor the vigor of life.
So they have to go down. All of them go down.
Right, teamwork.
So all of them have to be broken in order for me to get some good damage.
Still waters of oblivion.
Step up, let's see ya!
Dreams do come true. The mood is set. Let the show begin. Destined for oblivion. I weep for the departed. Dusk's reign.
Right.
It too shall fall.
So I have to equally damage them to get them down. Okay.
That'll take more than... You're in bad shape.
You've arrived, huh? Let's kick things off with you! Nice like a good brew. My friends, indulge yourself. Woo! It ain't over yet.
Alright. Second phase, I keep forgetting. Okay. That's unfair. Don't you dare, bastard. Alright,
Stay in step. Let's improvise.
What the? Okay.
Still waters of oblivion.
Okay.
Thanks, pal.
I'm okay.
Okay.
Still the same old.
Okay. No, not my. Oh, okay, you know what? I gotta restart the challenge. Okay, so I'm afraid that I might have to end this video here because I feel like in this quest here, this is gonna take me a little longer because I feel like probably after this little quest here, something else is gonna be longer cinematic, longer dialogues, and a true boss fight will come to pass. But the unfortunate thing is, I have to get past this part to get past those trio of once, whatever these are, that are giving me a heck of a time. And I'm using a very weak Trailblazer. So I'm going to take a break from this playing the game here. Well, technically making the video. I will be continuing on these couple of more days to build my imaginary Trailblazer and the other desired characters that I might think it might be good against this mini-boss, as well as what I could think against Sunday as well. So I just want to say thank you all for watching this video, and I hope you enjoyed this video. If you truly did enjoy the video, please let me know in the comment section down below, and give this video a like if you enjoyed it. Now, were you excited that the fact that my Trailblazer gets a new ability? Did you like the cinematics? Did you like the music? Just put them in the comment section down below and see what your thoughts are. And should I continue to pull for Robin, or should I pull for Topaz? Unfortunately, I only got 2 pulls, so I can't do much. That being said, I have a new event that just came in just this morning. This is called All About Boot Hill. It's nothing much. It works just like your assignments, where you can put and this is all about Boot Hill. Means he's coming in sometime in 10 days. Let me show you how it works. Now, you know your assignment screens, right? You know, in order for you to get pre materials for characters, or experience and credit materials and synthesis materials for crafting, this event lets you get base rewards like Stellar Jades and other things like experience, XP for characters, materials for relics or cards. Now all you have to do is just put your characters in this specified path, and it'll tell you how many hours it'll take. Sometimes I got enough just to get at least 4 hours of work, and I have to wait. So honestly, that's literally just it. That's all I have to tell you. And as always, thanks for watching, and if you want me to continue this, just let me know in the comment section down below, and give me those likes in every Honkai video that you all see. And, of course, I will see you guys in the video. So, have a great one, and have a great weekend.